we have a lot of people who identify as vegans, but they don't understand what veganism means. And they have a different purpose from vegans. And their purpose is to reduce suffering. Their purpose is to lower the numbers of victims. Our purpose is to change the mindset behind those behaviors that create the victims. They claim that they have the same goal, but the goal that they have is completely different. There's also their belief that veganism is somehow some sort of virtue, and they think that, well, we are so virtuous that the rest of society will never understand what we already understand. A very dangerous mindset, because it promotes, well, what we can do now is just promote welfarism. Maybe someday in the future we can promote veganism, and then animal liberation will come about, which is like the new welfarist stance, which is, well, let's start with single issue campaigns, or let's start with a very soft approach, just so that we can get people on board with the rejection of cruelty, for example. And I think that's a completely different goal. And even the founders of veganism said, well, the purpose of having a very clear definition of veganism is that we don't have to deal with uh, agencies of reaction, which means like reactionary welfarists, basically. But in the paper called In Search of Veganism 1, they talk about that. The purpose of having a clear definition is that we don't have agencies of reaction anymore within the vegan society. The idea was that everybody was on the same page, that we are going to promote veganism, and anything less than veganism will not lead to animal emancipation. That anything less than veganism was, in fact, counterproductive for the advancement of veganism. It's very important that they understand, if you're not going to promote veganism, then don't call yourself vegan, because the founders of the movement, as early as 1949, were saying, well, we need people that are on board with what we are trying to create here. The promotion of the stance that humans have no right at all to exploit other animals. So that's the whole purpose of having a clear definition of veganism. And people who don't agree with that, well, they shouldn't call themselves vegans. The confusion that they create is so damaging, so harmful for the movement, that we are still trying to defend the movement, which is not what we are supposed to do. We are supposed to spread the idea that humans have no right to exploit other animals at all. Instead, we are trying to defend that idea from people who call themselves vegans, and that's a shame.